What's going on, guys? Asian Guy here, bringing you another video. And yes, yesterday I may or may not have specifically made a bit of a rant saying we need cotton candy sliders, and this is something that's pushing me away from the game. And kaboom, ka-chow, kapow. Today we have information saying we're getting cotton candy sliders, guys. Ask and you shall receive. So Yoshi has come through pretty huge here. December newsletter from Yoshi. Thank you to Fidelias for translating this and making this very easy to access on the OPTC subreddit. This newsletter is all about the upcoming changes as part of version 10.3, which will be arriving soon. So, Whitebeard versus Shanks is confirmed to be one of the future legends we're going to be getting. Very, very hyped for that. Box size increase, which is absolutely bellissimo. 300, by the way, guys. 300 box space. That is an insane amount of free box space. 3 times stamina, 3 times drops. Thank you. Like, holy moly, thank you. More sorting options. We'll take it. And this is the big one right here, guys. Cotton candy stacking and sliders for powering up characters with them. All cotton candy drops received in quests from now on will go into a new stockpile of cotton candy and will no longer take up space in your inventory. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. And this is, oh, I'm so happy. I'm genuinely so happy. Like, I can feed this all into one inventory space. Thank you, Yoshi. Thank you so much. I've wasted, I don't know how many hours of my life, if not days, I have wasted just sitting there and feeding cotton candy. And now, finally, we have this much desperately needed change. This is huge. And to top it off, 3 times stamina means your runs are going to be quicker. The amount of time you spend on the game is going to be shorter, unless you want it to be longer. But 3 times stamina, oh my god, it's so good. This is a huge quality of life update. I knew it, guys, alright? Hashtag Dunker Yoshi. He's bringing the greatness with him, bar the sugo-fest that's happening on Global. But I'm willing to let that slide, guys. I'm willing to let that slide. I've seen some people not taking warnings and still pulling on the sugo-fest and getting lucky. So congratulations to you cheeky mother truckers. But ideally, try and save your gems, guys. Maybe the discount multi at most, but try and save your gems outside of that. We're also going to have a change to meat and stamina system. The Pirate Festival Island will now give 2 types of meat, regular and large, which is very exciting. So including the meat stamina refill you receive from leveling up, this is going to be something you can restore or store up. So that's going to be super exciting as well. A use previously cleared team option for quests by selecting an option from the start quest confirmation screen. The game will load up the team used previously to clear the quest, although they note this feature will not be available for every quest. So this one is going to be quite interesting, and this will just make your runs a little bit faster and your time spent on the game a little bit shorter as well. These are all absolutely insane quality of life updates. First of all, the 300 box space is massive. We're in 2020, guys. People should not have to spend 60 gems to get 300 free box space. That he's giving us 60 gems worth of box space. That is huge. 3 times stamina, absolutely much needed. Makes my runs 3 times faster, or rather 1.5 times faster, which is huge. And then cotton, I'm hoping, by the way, this 3 times stamina applies to everything, because there's some stuff out there that you're not allowed to do 2 times stamina on. So if this applies to everything, this is gargantuan. This is so huge. But then the cotton candy, guys, I'm so happy. Genuinely, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for OPTC. I'm so happy right now for myself, because I absolutely hated feeding cotton candy. So one day, after I complain, boom. Alright, I'm not a Bandai spy. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But one day after I complain publicly, boom, we get it. Right, new legends. So there's some very interesting new characters incoming. We've got a new Kizuna legend, which is going to be Sanji and Pudding. And I gotta say, they are pretty dang busted. They are really good legends. But I'm gonna advise you guys again, wait for New Year's, okay? Wait for New Year's. Let's take a look. Combined Captain ability will boost the attack of fighter and cerebral characters by 5 times. Yes, 5 times. Their HP by 1.35 times, their recovery by 1.5 times, and reduces damage received by 10% and makes strength, dex, quick orbs count as beneficial for them. So this is pretty dang awesome. Is anyone surprised, guys, that Cerebral is freaking OP yet again? Sanji's captain ability is just a weaker version of that, and Pudding's one is also a weaker version of that. 3.75 times times and 4 times boost respectively. Sanji with the matching orb will have 4 times and 3.5 times otherwise. So yes, not too much difference there. The special ability, guys. This one is a little bit redonkulous. Heals 15,000 HP. Completely removes. So 9,999,999 turns of enemies' percent damage reduction, threshold damage reduction, and boosts the color affinity of fighter and cerebral characters by 2.25 times for 2 turns and becomes Sanji and Pudding for 3 turns. So it's actually very, very similar to Vivi and Rebecca, but instead of percent damage reduction, and I believe the other one was defense up, this is going to be percent damage reduction and threshold damage reduction. And yes, they are both cerebral color affinity boosters, so if you are ever lacking in cerebral color affinity boost, here you go. Sailor Ability 1 will boost the HP attack and recovery of fighter and cerebral characters by 100, which is nice. It reduces 5 turns of special silence on themselves as well, which is Sailor Ability 2, which is huge. Their swap ability though, oh brother. Completely removes Despair, Paralysis, and Slot Bind on themselves, changes their own orb to matching, including block, and heals 25% of the damage taken in this stage when moving to the next stage. So very similar to V2 Katakuri and Basil Hawkins, which is very, very nice as well. 6 plus V2 Zoro. Now, I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm not the biggest fan of this artwork. I do think it kind of looks like a story mode artwork. It doesn't look like a 6 plus legend artwork, if I'm being honest. But I wasn't the biggest fan of the original V2 Zoro artwork anyway either. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. In this case, Zoro always loses. Because we've got another overpowered Sanji legend. We've got Osoba Mask, Sanji Luffy, and now Sanji Pudding. All 3 are like top tier characters. Zoro does not have a single top tier legend. Other than maybe Luffy Zoro. But I would not consider that in like the top 10 legends at all right now. And Zoro is just getting the short end of the stick right now. However, let's get into it. Boosts his captain ability, boosts attack of slasher characters by 3.25 times, L, their HP by 1.5 times, reduces damage received by 10%, boosts attack by an additional 1.3 times when a character has Dex or Int Orb, makes Dex and Int Orbs count as beneficial, and increases their appearance rate. Now I'm assuming this is around 4.225 times, or maybe 4.3 times attack boost, which is still kind of an L, so I can't say this is amazing. Special ability, deals 200 times his attacking typeless damage to all enemies, makes recovery tandem orbs count as beneficial for Slasher for 3 turns, which is nice. Boosts attack of Slasher characters by 2.25 times for 1 turn, and in this turn, if you hit 3 perfects, boosts attack of Slasher characters by 2.25 times in the following turn. So that special is really, really nice. That's a very good special. The captain ability is still very, very mediocre. I don't think it's anything special, but, you know, it's a 6 plus. What can you really expect? Kizuna Rare, I was going to be like Kurururu. Kizuna Rare Recruit Chiffon. Her captain ability is negligible. You don't need to worry about that. Her special ability, though, is very good. Reduces 5 turns of Bind, Despair, and Paralysis. Heals 15 times her recovery. Changes Block, Empty, Bomb, Recovery, Tandem, G-Orbs into matching. And if your captain is Cerebral or Free Spirit, it's always Cerebral and Free Spirit, guys. That gets the OP buffs. Extends the duration of color affinity buffs by 1 turn. Yes, I voice cracked. But this is an incredibly overpowered special as well. 5 turns of Bind, Despair, and Paralysis, which all go hand in hand. She will heal, and then she will do some insane orb manipulation, and then she will extend a color affinity buff, which is obviously for Sanji and Pudding, because they're 2-turn color affinity buff. But I believe Vivi and Rebecca are also 2 turns, right? So, goddamn, man. Goddamn, this is a really good Kizuna Rare Recruit Chiffon. She will say her abilities, boost the HP of cerebral characters by 75, reduces 5 turns of blindness on the crew as well, which is incredible. This is so, so good. Her support ability, she will support Capone, Pudding, and Lola. Once per adventure, when the supported character uses an orb conversion special, reduces paralysis by 2 turns and heals 3000 HP. So not bad at all, especially to support Pudding, because Legend Pudding does change orbs as well. We got new story characters as well, but nothing too important here. Story CPO, CP0 Lucci, again, not that great. Boost attack of himself by 2 turns. There's nothing special. So yeah, thank you very much to Planson, and thank you very much to Blazing Gamer, as well as Fidelias for creating this thread. as well. So Yoshi bringing in the hype once again after a little bit of downturn on Japan, because let's be real, Japan, nothing really exciting was happening on JP, but this stuff is huge. I'm so happy for the cotton candy change, the new box space as well. I've been asking for box space, I've been asking for cotton candy, and hey presto, ask and you shall receive. When it comes to Yoshi, guys, you got to give him a bit of time, obviously, because these changes, they can't just be like this, but ask and it seems like you shall receive. So hopefully global, the backlash will kind of point him in the direction of, okay, this was not a good thing to do, and that's going to change. So have faith, guys, because so far, when we have asked, we have received. So be patient with Yoshi, guys. Good things are coming, and I just got to say, hashtag Danke Yoshi with a bellissimo, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.